background on. And I wanted to talk to you today about the fact that leaky gut isn't only about bad digestion. Okay, some people have digestive symptoms. Yes, gas, bloating, diarrhea, constipation, IBS, irritable bowel syndrome, all of those. A lot of people have that, but you don't have to have that to have a bad gut. As a matter of fact, I'm going to list a lot of the reasons why you might have a bad gut that have nothing to do with digestion. And I have a story for you. My story is about a client of mine who came to me with something called vulvodynia, which is, to be blunt about it, is vaginal itch, and was really in pain and was really uncomfortable, but had no digestive systems and symptoms. And she was young. She was young. And we found out that it was about a hormonal balance, not about digestion. Although she did have a leaky gut, and working on the leaky gut helped heal the problem. And finding out food sensitivities that she avoided would heal the problem. There are a lot of multi-layer things, but amazingly, as always, we started with diet and we started with stress reduction, which is exactly where I'm at when I'm working with patients. And she was better after doing that. Everyone is somewhat better after doing that. It's kind of a tricky puzzle to put together to figure out what really is bothering you, but it can be done. And here's some of the other things that can signal a leaky gut, but have nothing to do with digestion. Food allergies and food intolerances. I work with people with food intolerances all the time, and it helps them a lot. Actually, it's a great way to help irritable bowel syndrome. Brain fog, difficulty, thinking, getting thoughts together, ADD, which a lot of people have, and ADHD, mood imbalances, depression, anxiety, all of those problems. And boy, I work in a psychiatric hospital, and I got to tell you, there's a ton of those today. A lot of people depressed today, not only because of COVID, but just depressed. And I think a lot of that has to do with leaky gut. Skin issues such as acne, rosacea, or eczema. Now, I did food sensitivity testing and other treatments on somebody who had horrible rashes. The rashes were so horrible, she couldn't go to work, and she owned the business. And we were able to take away all of the rashes. She has no rash today that I know of. And she is healed. And she, again, we started with diet and we started with stress reduction. And she came to me to see if she got a list of low nickel foods because her nickel was sky high in her body. And, nickel is a metal, heavy metal that shouldn't be in your body in great amounts. But that's another non-digestive problem with leaky gut. Let me look in my cheat sheet and see if I can find some more. Oh, asthma, allergies. Okay, so problems with breathing, hormonal imbalances. That was what my first gal had. She had a hormone imbalance that led to the vulvodynia, that led to the fact that she had leaky gut. And when we cleaned it up, she was fine. An autoimmune disease. Well, an autoimmune disease like lupus or rheumatoid arthritis, Hashimoto's thyroiditis is already an advanced problem with leaky gut, because when stuff leaks into the gut, remember I told you the other day, the tight junction open, the stuff leaks into the gut. The immune system, which is also into the gut, most of it, mobilizes to mop up all of that inflammation that the leaks cause, right? And they get so overloaded, they start attacking you. and that's called an autoimmune disease. And yeah, if you have an autoimmune disease, I'm seeing a lot of celiac disease and Hashimoto's thyroiditis. And I would tell you 80 to 90% of the people who have hypothyroid, low thyroid, have Hashimoto's thyroiditis too. And then, of course, there's the chronic fatigue or fibromyalgia. So that's only some of the symptoms, non digestive symptoms of leaky gut. Also, you have to remember something. We are genetically predisposed to certain things. When inflammation happens and when autoimmune happens, they start. They won't start if we minimize inflammation. So, leaky gut causes inflammation. Inflammation causes a gene to be expressed where you're genetically predisposed. And that is why we have all of these non digestive symptoms along with the digestive symptoms about that are signaling leaky gut. Anyway, I hope I was clear about that. I think so. And I'd love to have your comments in whatever place I'm streaming this. A lot of Facebook pages, LinkedIn, and YouTube. So please put your comments below, and I will see you tomorrow. I'm going to talk more about the 4 R's. I know you can't wait. Anyway, Dietitian Jill, the Good Gut Queen, signing off. I'll talk to you tomorrow. Bye-bye.